So it is Friday and I am getting ready to head out the door. I have a couple appointments today, later in the day and things, but this weekend is Neosho Citywide Garage Sale, aka Missouri's largest garage sales. So there is like 400 or 500 garage sales in Neosho this weekend, and so I won't be able to hit a lot of them today because I'll be working later and things like that. I've got a couple appointments, but it is supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm hoping to grab a couple before I have to go to work, maybe in the middle. So anyway, that's that. I'm super excited. I will maybe vlog a little bit like while I'm at some of the garage sales and show you kind of the traffic and the massive amounts, and I will do a haul at the end of the video of everything I got. So hope you had a great weekend garage sailing. Sadly, friends, this is what Missouri's largest garage sale weekend looks like. It is pouring down rain. There is water like standing in the streets. Yeah, I went to like 9 garage sales, but like it looks like that's about it for now. And I don't know, maybe later today. I don't know. Okay, the traffic gets so bad here that they put up makeshift one-way streets all over the city because traffic is nuts. And this isn't a busy part. This is just a small part. Okay, as you can see, people actually rent out space in their yard. So you'll have there's like 6 garage sales in like one yard, and they'll have different pay stations. There's also like food booths for different clubs and things. It's just as far as the eye can see garage sales. I've walked to, this is number 11 on this street down there, and we haven't even made it very far. Some of the houses actually barricade their cars in and their yards closed so that you can't get into the yards because people will park all over their yards and stuff like that. Not just lemonade stands, but like actual food. Like there's pizza, and this one's got pulled pork. They're just all set up in random yards. Just have to wait to cross the road. There's so many people. Okay, friends, so we're walking, and there's probably like lots of people judging me. I don't care. Anyway, walking, and it's just me. I have went to 33 garage sales just walking. This one street has had 33 on it. Well, I actually parked halfway on the street, halfway down the street, so we still have the other half to go, but I have went to 33 so far, so it's crazy. Yard sale and a taco stand. You can get homemade tacos and tamales. Just down from the tacos is Buffalo Burgers. Hello friends, it is Saturday morning. It's a little dark I parked under the back carport last night. So, yeah, anyway, it is like 8 o'clock and, I'm getting ready to go to Missouri's largest garage sales. Oh my goodness. Normally back home I go to garage sales a lot earlier than this. Like they'll start at 6, but it seems like around here, none of them are open until 8. I don't know. So it's 8 o'clock. It is going to rain on our parade. That's just the sad truth. Now, yesterday morning it rained early, and I didn't get to go to very many yesterday morning, but yesterday afternoon after I got off work, I was able to hit 112. Well, that was my total for the day. I think I went to like 9 in the morning. 112 garage sales total. Got several goodies that I'll be filming later on. I didn't bother doing my hair today because it rained on me yesterday and was just a big fluffy mess. So yeah, so anyway, I'm excited. I only have like 4 minutes left on my battery, so I did bring my other backup camera, so if I end up wanting to film it, maybe on that, so sorry about the quality. Alright, let's go, friends. Yes, friends, it looks like it is definitely going to rain on our parade. How sad. We'll just see if we can go to a few before it comes. Okay, so far I've made it to 4 garage sales. It's starting to sprinkle on us. On me. I'm alone today. Jacob was going to go with me, and then he ended up having to go to the range. One of his officers is, or not his officer, somebody that is, has the resume and stuff in to be an officer, is doing the range quals today, and so he needed to verify range quals. So I guess he's there. But anyway, yeah, so I've done 4. And I don't know, like it's starting to rain, so we'll see how it goes. I was really hoping to hit another 100 garage sales today and, you know, have over 200 garage sales, but we'll see. Sorry the windshield is like yucky, but I thought I would just kind of film one of our local attractions. This is the Neosho Fish Hatchery. They have like different events and stuff. Apparently my wipers decided that it was really wet, and so now they're going a lot faster. It does that. And silly Cadillacs, they just think they know everything. Anyway, so we get the sign. And we have like 5 minutes, okay. Hello friends, so look who joined the party. Say hey.
No.
You could look happy in my videos. People are gonna think that you're like all grumpy.
They're gonna think I don't like you?
Yeah,
that would be terrible.
It's so crazy because they're gonna be like, he's so grumpy, and like, you're like the opposite of grumpy. You're like the most goofy person I know. And yet I put a camera on you and you're like, I don't want to talk no more. Anyway,
I gotta look professional in the public.
Professional, that was professional. Holy moly. Okay, so moving on before we run out of camera footage. So what was that? He's trying to look so serious. Folks, he is never serious. He is only serious when I point the camera at him. I don't know, he's like, camera. But like, he was literally just like singing before I turned on the car. And yeah, so turn on the video. So anyway,
Ursula!
Yeah, Ursula. So it's gonna go dead. It says change the battery pack. I got a kind of a story behind how we ended up back. What do you do it? He turned off my lens cap. About how we got out garage selling again. But I'll tell you that in my haul video. We did get some movies. Hey guys, okay, so now I'm going to do my haul of everything I got at the Missouri's largest garage sale. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun. Jake and I had so much fun. I told you in my vlog, I just hit my head on this. This is one of the items I got, and I'll show you in a minute. I told you in my vlog that I would explain how we ended up back out and garage sailing. Okay, so it was pouring down raining. Pouring down raining. And I went to just a handful and then went home because it was just nasty, and the people who didn't have garages, of course, had everything covered up and they couldn't have it at all. And the people that did have garages, it was raining so hard they had to have everything inside, and it was just, you couldn't even get in, and it was just a mess getting in and out. And it started lightning, and so anyway, I just didn't want to mess with it, and so came home. So I was home about an hour, you know, it was, I guess it was a little before 11. And Jacob suddenly just gets up. He was sitting at his desk, and I was sitting at mine working on some stuff. And he suddenly gets up and he's like, let's go to some garage sales. Now, let's say this. My husband does not like garage sales. My husband will go because he loves me, but he is not going to initiate going to garage sales. So I knew something was up. I just didn't know what. And frankly, I didn't care, because if he was going to take me to garage sales, it didn't matter. So I'm like, okay, and he was just like, let's go right now. So I'm like, okay, Okay. So we get in the car, and, we're driving to Neosho, which is about, just like 10, 15 minutes. So we get there, and he kind of turns an interesting way, like not a way that I would have normally went. And, okay, maybe he's going to a different neighborhood. It's fine, because I had been over there, so it'd be great. Well, we start seeing garage sales, and he doesn't stop. And I'm like, I thought we were going garage sailing. And he was like, oh yeah, we are. And I was like, but we just passed 3, 4, 5. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. And I'm mad at him because I'm like, ooh, those are garage sales and we're missing them. So he's texting. And I'm like, okay, I don't normally text the people that I'm going to go to their garage sale. So what's up, right? Anyway, kind of long story, we ended up at a friend's house that they own the local newspaper or the county-wide newspaper, and they were selling pulled pork. And so I guess from chatting with Chad, the guy that owns Newton County News, he found out that they were selling pulled pork, and she goes like, oh, I love pulled pork. And so roundabout way we ended up with, so we got to visit with them for a few minutes, and we got pulled pork, which was delicious. And then Jacob took me garage sailing. So we ended up hitting 50 because it was starting to rain again. I mean, the weather has been just so back and forth. It's like pouring down rain, and then the sun is out. It's beautiful. And so it's just been a mess. So anyway, we went to 50, which was good. And so I think that my total was 162 garage sales for the weekend, which is very nice, very nice. It's, Neosho has like 400 or 500, so I didn't get to nearly all of them or even a fraction. But considering a lot of them had packed up because of the weather, and considering I did have to work some Friday and all of that, and we were gone all day Thursday, I thought it was amazing. I was very happy with the amount that we got to go to, and I look forward to several of our other towns have citywides coming up. So not on that scale, but still a lot of garage sales. So anyway, I vlogged a little bit with him. He's so funny. He is so serious on camera, and I hope that he will lighten up a little bit on camera, because he's so silly. Like, he's a police chief, and so he knows when to be serious, and he can get stuff done. But with me and with our kids and any kids, he's just silly and fun and laughs and sings and dances and whatever. And so I guess he's still afraid to show y'all that. But anyway, he will, and you'll see it in some of my vlogs. But anyway, okay. So, all that nonsense. I did go to 162 garage sales. I did not get nearly the amount of items that you would think from 162 garage sales. In fact, I only got a handful of items. I don't know. I just didn't find a lot of good deals. I've been trying to watch what I'm purchasing. Some things are still up in the air, and can't really go into detail about that right now. But anyway, yeah, so I've been kind of, I want to declutter some things and organize some stuff. And so I was really just looking for just specific, or not really anything specific, but just, something that was actually something I had a use for. And so I did get several things. And so I'm going to show you all of those. Some tips for Neosho Citywide Garage Sales, which is also known as Missouri's largest garage sale. So here's some tips from, somebody who's done it for a couple years. It's amazing. There are, like I said, like 500. There is one neighborhood that you just walk. Like, you just park and walk. And so I think I went to like 33 in that area. The prices are higher. I will say that. And that's part of why I didn't buy a lot of things, is because I am very frugal. I'm very frugal. And so I won't give a lot for something. And so yes, there's a bunch of garage sales, and yes, you can get absolutely fair prices. But if it's something that I want, I mean, if it's something I want, I'll give a decent amount of money for. But if it's just something that's like, whatever, or if it's something I'm reselling, I want to get a good bargain. So the prices are a little higher. I did buy some shirts that I'm going to show you for $1 and things, and one for $1. But there were some garage sales that had like shirts for $8. I am not giving $8 for a shirt at a garage sale. It's just not happening. Whatever. So anyway, but I did get a lot of good deals. Oh, a couple. So you're just going to walk. So my suggestion is, of course, wear comfortable clothing, wear comfortable shoes, bring an umbrella or a poncho just in case. Also a good idea is that if you bring like a large reusable shopping bag. I did that last year. This year wasn't as much because it was in and out of the rain, and so I didn't do as much just walking, except for that one area. But last year this worked out wonderful. I bought a huge reusable shopping tote, and so I could just carry that on my shoulder. In fact, I actually put my wallet down in it so I didn't have to carry my purse as well. And anyway, I was able to just, instead of, leaving with, 100 Walmart bags or whatever, I was able to, like, put everything in one bag. It helped keep, my hands free and things like that. And then what I did was I actually just kept, like, I always keep a bunch of reusable shopping bags because I shop at Ollie's, and so I have a bunch. And so basically what I would do is I would come back to the car and I would empty, like, I would just leave that bag in there and get another bag. And then if I only went to a couple garage sales and only bought a couple things, I would put those items in the previous bags. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that saved so much, like, strength and everything last year, just having those bags to hold with you, and so, and if you don't want to take the time to go, like, out to eat for lunch, there's going to be plenty of places, plenty of locals that have food and that you've seen in my blog. So anywhere from tamales and tacos, which is one of Jacob's favorite things. If he can, he loves, like, if we go to, like, a place like that and, there is a, Latino family there and they're, like, authentic, Mexican food, he's like, oh my goodness. And so he'll buy tamales and tacos and stuff. Anyway, pulled pork, of course, like we had, buffalo burgers, pizza, you name it, you'll just find it on the way. No need, but of course support your local businesses and have, some dinner or something there. But there's always lots of, like, little food things, so all that. Okay, so let's get started. Like I said, 162 garage sales and not very many things. I don't even know. I mean, I could probably count them, but yeah, there's just not a lot of things. So let's get started in the haul. Okay, the first thing we'll start with is just this thing right here, and it's really hard to see in the video because I have to have the camera so close or whatever. But this is hair in my mouth. This is a quilt rack, and yeah, it's in really good shape. It's sturdy, but the finish is wore. I haven't decided if it's not like high quality, like antique, and so if it were, I would either restain it and refinish it to, restore that. But since it is not, I might paint it a fun color. And I haven't decided. These are kind of things that my mom actually has made several quilts and things like that for me. And like I've said, she's passed away. And so I might actually leave it in my guest room with just kind of displayed and everything. So I haven't decided if I'm going to leave it this kind of traditional color or if I'm going to paint it the colors to match my guest room, which are teal and pink, and kind of, it's not really shabby chic, but you know what I'm saying, like just kind of, soften it up, girly it up a little bit. Haven't decided, but doesn't really matter. I gave $5 for it. $5. That's a great bargain. So now I'm going to move it out of the way. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to show you my favorite deal of the weekend. My favorite deal of the weekend. It is, almost dumped it out. Okay, so, yeah, it's this little bag. Yeah, I gave $10 for this bag, and inside are reusable, or not reusable, sorry, are prepaid phone cards. Okay? So there are, like these all have 45 minutes on them. I don't know if you can see. Okay, 45 minutes. They range from 30 minutes to, there's several 45s, 100, there is some 600, and even a couple like 1,000, okay? So these are prepaid phone cards. And what I plan to do with these, my father-in-law is part of the VFW, we're back home where we are from, and he, you know, he's a veteran, and he does amazing work with the VFW, and they send care packages to troops. And they do this, you know, a couple times a year and throughout the year. Anytime they get a new address or a new deployment, they send a care package, and then they do it, everyone, I'm not, yeah, I don't want to say that they do it. I'm not sure how many times a year that they do it, but they do it often. Anyway, one of the things that they like to include in those care packages is prepaid phone cards, because some of the places where our troops are stationed, they do not get cell phone service. And so it just, that's just it. Or they couldn't afford like the international, because it is expensive, and I did see that there's a conversion, so some of these won't have quite as many, like the 45 may not have quite 45 minutes on it overseas, but that's okay. What I figured is we could send them a couple. So anyway, there's 60 of them. I counted. The lady thought that there was like 100. There was 60. Still a great bargain. $10, that's about what one phone card would cost. And yeah, these are going to be great. They're going to be great to send in care packages for our troops. If you served in our military, and thank you for your service, and thank you for what you've done for our country. And Jacob and I have several family members that have served in the service. From the Navy to, we both have big Navy guys in both sides of our family, but we also, I have some family members that were in the Army and things like that. And so, yes, so absolutely, from our family to yours, thank you so much for your service. And this is absolutely just something very small that we can do to say thank you. And so it is my favorite find of the week. I did call them. Or I called, and then they told me that I could do it online. And so I got online, and I verified that they are all full. So they are full, and that was the only thing I was worried about was, you know, I mean, it was $10. I wasn't worried about losing the $10 if they weren't, but it is an amazing gift for them if they were, and they are all full. So I am absolutely so excited to be able to share these with them. And so yeah, that's gonna be amazing. Okay, moving on. All right, Jacob went with me, as you've seen in my vlog, to several on Saturday afternoon, and he bought 4 movies. Okay, so we got I, Frankenstein. I guess that's the newer one. I don't know. Officer Down. Course, police movie. Young Frankenstein, which him and the boys actually have already watched. I came home and watched it before I got this video. It was really good. It was a good video for them to watch, and it's only rated PG. That's good. And of course, this is not going to be watched with the kids. This is something that Jacob will watch later after the kids are in bed. But it is epic movie, unrated. I don't really like having unrated movies, but anyway, the kids aren't going to watch it anyway. But anyway, so I gave $2 a piece for the DVDs. I don't normally give $2 for DVDs. I normally like to give $1 or less. But Jacob was with me, and so there were movies that he liked. It was definitely worth the $2 worth of entertainment for the kids to see this classic, and they loved it. So moving on in that sort of thing, I did buy 3 Wii games. Now I think we actually have Rock Band 2, but I don't think we have Rock Band 3, and I'm not sure about the Country Track Pack. even if we do, I will resell them or give them to somebody who doesn't because they were such a good deal. Again, it's Rock Band 2, Rock Band 3, and the Country Track Pack. My dog just opened the door. Hello. Hello, friend. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. That's what happens when you have a trained police canine. If you have the door shut, she'll just open it. So, yes. Anyway, yes, our dog is retired police canine. Anyway, she served with Jacob. Great dog. Anyway, these were a great deal. They were $1 each. And as you can see, is it going to focus? Yeah, they were $29.99. So I gave $1 each for games that were, you know, $30 a piece. So that is super great deal. I did get some clothing items. I bought, this is the most expensive clothing item I bought. It is a American Eagle shirt for my son, and I gave $1 for it. And, you know, I don't normally give $1 for t-shirts, but this was American Eagle. It's a name brand. It is in like brand new, it's white, and yet it is in brand new condition. It doesn't look like it's ever been worn. It looks like maybe the tags were just taken off. And so anyway, he will enjoy, he'll enjoy that. And he's pretty good with white clothes. I don't have to worry about him too much. My youngest son, we don't buy white clothes. But, so anyway, $1 for that. It's a really cute shirt. I bought these two shirts for me. They look very, very similar. One is pink and one is like orange. And they are just very like thin t-shirts. So yeah, these were $1 a piece. Again, they're the exact same shirt. They're just in two different colors. One is in orange and one is in pink, and they're nothing special. They are just they're just no boundaries. So they're just, you know, probably just a $4 or $5 shirt to begin with, but I just paid $1 for them, and they're in like new condition. Okay, moving on, I bought this little guy. This is just a tin, and I don't know where it went. Must have fell off in the car. I'll have to get it out. There was actually a little Christmas ornament that was hooked to the side. I'm not sure why it wasn't, anyway. But that's just kind of an added bonus thing. But I gave it $0.10, just 10 cents. This is a metal can. I bought this to resell. So I bought this for my flea market booth. I thought it was super cute, and I can get a couple bucks out of it. Speaking of resale items, I bought this little ring holder. My mom actually had one, and I have it in storage somewhere. But she actually had one exactly like this, like literally the same pattern and everything. And she loved it, and she kept it on her kitchen sink. So when she would do dishes, she would slide off her rings for, you know, so that they didn't get... they didn't hurt them. And anyway, I gave $0.10 for that. Next thing I bought is some things for my planner. I know, shocker, right? Because I love planner stuff. Anyway, I bought these stickers. There is 4 of them. They're 4 packs. They're all unopened. And I paid $0.25 for all 4 of them together. Not a piece, but all 4 of them together. They're just $1 ones. But again, you know, $0.25 for $4 for the stickers. Take that any day of the week. And this is probably one of my second favorite. I don't know, I got several fun things. Anyway, but this was a really great buy. This is photo and document laminating sheets. And there's always things that my husband and I are needing to laminate, and I want to laminate things for my planner, like new covers for my Erin Condren planner and things like that. And I haven't. I printed some, and I was going to use our laminator at work because that's not a big deal, you know. But it broke. I don't know what happened. And anyway, I am leaving my position, so I wouldn't have access to that later on anyway. But yeah, it doesn't. it is cold laminating, and so I've never made covers. I've never done any covers for my Erin Condren Life Planner before, and so I thought before I go out and spend the money on a laminator and things, I kind of wanted to try it, and this is going to be a good option. I don't know if they're going to be thick enough for the Erin Condren planner. Have you guys used these to make covers for your Erin Condren or other things? They feel like one of the packages is open, but it doesn't look like, if any's been used out of it, I don't know. It looks like it's full. But anyway, they feel pretty heavy. So, yeah, I'm excited to try that. Anyway, I gave a quarter piece for them. Yeah, I can't beat that with a stick. That is super, because I don't know how much these are, but they're pretty expensive. Like, I haven't even looked at it, but yeah, they're pretty expensive. And so, yeah, quarter a piece for those. There are 25 packs. One is still sealed in the package, and one is not, but it doesn't look like any has been used out of it. Okay, I should have showed this back with the video games, and I totally forgot. It was laying over here next to me. This is a Jumpstart Kindergarten. My son is going to be doing kindergarten again next year. He's very young, and so we are sending him twice. He's still 5, and he's going to be 5 until kindergarten starts next year. Like literally days before kindergarten starts is when he'll actually turn 6. So he kind of went to kindergarten a year early, and so anyway, he's just struggled, and so we're going to have him do kindergarten again next year, and I think that this is going to help. I know that our oldest son is a genius. He's, in math competitions, and he's never struggled with anything in his life, except sports. And so my youngest is the exact opposite. He's all boy sports. Yeah, you name it. But anyway, so this is Jumpstart Kindergarten. And Connor used to love these when he was little, and I think that Blake is going to love them as well. Anyway, get a buck for that. $1. Okay, so now moving on to, let's do this. This is by far the most awkward thing I bought all weekend. This is by far one of the craziest things, not one of the craziest things that I've seen in garage sales, because yeah, anyway, but it is very crazy. It is and I need to clean the box because the box is kind of dirty, but I think it'll just wipe off. Anyway, this is called Revenge on the Lawyer, and it is tear apart stress doll. Stressed out by your lawyer, even worse, the most embarrassing of your ex-spouse? Then take out your frustration on this tear-apart courtroom clown. Once you calm down and get yourself back together, you can Velcro him back together until you have your next stressful day in court. And it says, when you're stressed out to the max, take out your frustration by ripping the head, arms, legs, or all of the above off his beady-eyed bozo. I can't read. Oh my goodness. Then once you get yourself together, you can Velcro him back together until your next major stress attack. And it says, see you in court. It says, the next time a lawyer puts the screws on you, tear off his arms, head, or legs, and teach him some ethics. Actual product has safe plastic screwdriver. When a real-life lawyer attempts to rip off your home, family, pets, and all your worldly possessions, rip apart this pot-bellied bozo they like to use bozo a lot, for immediate stress relief. Actual product has safe, soft, sculpted house. Anyway, I gave a quarter for this little dude, and yeah, he I don't know, yeah, and so anyway, I feel like I'm not gonna rip off his head. I feel like that would be graphic. That's so wrong. But anyway, I thought he would be a cute little addition to my flea market booth. Oh my goodness, I put it back in his box and his arm fell off. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna be fun. I thought that might, it was a quarter, might bring me a couple dollars at the flea market booth. Somebody get a laugh out of that. Okay, I did buy some pictures and picture frames. Again, I was trying not to pick up too much stuff for my flea market booth. But I couldn't resist these pictures. They're nothing real special, but they're very pretty, you know, and things like this sell fairly well at the flea market booth. And anyway, I gave a dime. You see that? A dime a piece for those. And yeah, those are super cute. And then I paid 75 cents for these picture frames. And these are really, like, I feel like they're bigger than, I've seen some at the dollar stores and stuff, but I feel like these are a little bit larger. Anyway, they are matching, and they were 75 cents. So those are really cute. I actually bought those for me because I have a wall going up my staircase, and I have pictures, family pictures, and they're all done in black frames. And I thought that those would look real pretty with that. Okay, the last item I bought, anyway, it is a shoe organizer. I've been wanting one of these for our closet. And one of the things that I like about it is that you can adjust it. So you can tighten it up or you can loosen it up, and it will, and then you can expand it. So it gets pretty wide. And then, so it'll fit in a small closet or it'll fit in a larger closet, and then you just tighten it up. Anyway, I gave 50 cents for this, guys, and I've been wanting one for my closet, so I'm excited about that. Okay, friends, so like I said, I did get, you know, I got a decent amount of items, but not considering I went to 162 garage sales. But anyway, I had a great time. I love going to garage sales. Had an even better time when my husband could go with me, because it is more fun to go with somebody. And so, yeah, so did you guys go to any garage sales? Have you ever been to Missouri's largest garage sale, or a largest garage sale of your state, or the 100-mile garage sale that's coming up in Kansas? I'd really like to do that one. I think it's in Kansas, so I'm not sure. I need to look up some details on that. Anyway, did you go to garage sales this weekend? Did you get anything good? Yeah. Leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to leave me a comment if you did a video. I'd love to check it out. So anyway, thanks, friends. I'll see you later.